Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 79th episode of Castles and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Mac and Cheese Please, Virtual Spectre, and Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew. Mac is here in spirit and in voice.
Yes, I'm physically here, but I look like garbage, and you don't want to see that.
No, she's beautiful. She's just that.
You're beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to go there.
Oh my gosh.
I need singing lessons.
DMCA.
Can I tell you a confession?
Yes.
Sure, I'm sure everyone would love to hear it.
That song was my first slow dance with a boy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wowee.
Do you stay like a balloon apart?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
We're just like arms on shoulders.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
minister style.
Yeah.
A balloon
Zero,
apart.
like 3 feet of space.
Yep. Teachers going around with like measuring tapes. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
We're
Oh
all
boy.
chatting.
I don't
Mhm.
miss school.
The girl I asked to dance with me in the 8th grade dance, she said no and ran away from me.
Oh.
Sad.
And now
All
look
right.
at you. Who would
Okay,
have
she
thought?
came back and brought her friend, and I danced with her friend.
Oh wow. Anyway,
Wow.
if you aren't checking us out on YouTube at the moment, you can, because we're there. We're everywhere. So we have our YouTube stream going as well as Twitch. So go over there and check out the stream and say hello over there. It would really help us out. And then we also have a brand new video on YouTube that dropped yesterday. So if you're not caught up to the campaign, go watch it. It'll catch you up in 10 minutes, and it's
Sort of
mostly
catch you up.
accurate.
We did mess up a few things.
It's mostly accurate.
See if you can catch the errors and put them in the comments section so that other viewers will know what's up.
It was done in character, so it's fine.
Listen, you try to remember all the stuff we did for the past year and a half and encapsulate that in a 10-minute video.
What I want to know is how the chat. How many times do you think they asked me clarifying questions in the process?
Don't you tell them that.
Oh, anyway, so we're glad you're all here. I will say with full disclosure that Bun and our internet has been very unhappy the past couple days. So you may have witnessed the little blip we had just a few minutes ago, but we are hoping that everything holds.
Let's all just take a moment to pray to Sylvanas that our internet holds and we can finish the stream.
Yeah.
And if not, if we go down,
Bisbee.
would we just wait and we'll be back?
Thoughts and just give us all your thoughts and prayers. I'm sure they'll help.
Thoughts
Blame
and
the Baron.
prayers. If you want to like burn some sage,
Yeah, burn some sage.
Yeah.
Anyway,
In circular motions, though.
Mm.
Yes.
Clockwise or
important.
counterclockwise? Doesn't matter.
Actually, it does. I forgot which one.
Oh, crap, we're
no, you have to
screwed.
tell them they could do it. They
Not
could do it wrong right
circular-
now.
I know it has to be in a circular motion to close the door, but I forgot which way.
Okay,
It
chat. Go
matters.
look it up before you do it because it
It's
matters.
Exactly.
And
Let's
we
just
don't
not
know.
do
They're
it.
praying to Orcus or they're praying to Sylvanas.
Oh,
Depending
God.
on the direction.
Oh man. So anyway, besides the new YouTube video we have out there, as well as our shorts and other things, you can catch our Patreon, of which there are many wonderful tiers that get you early access to several things, including our podcasts, as well as you could join our Discord, check us out on TikTok, or just go to our website, which is castesandcantrips.com, and you can go see all of our wonderful links there. And I have some new stuff. Last week, forget what I told you about dates, because this week I have all of them and they're all ready. And we have some concrete dates of things that are happening.
Oh, Max, I
So-
forgot to tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding.
So I forgot to tell you, I don't want to play anymore.
I forgot to tell you I'm out. No.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, man, I have
Oh
got
my
a
God.
lot of fucking editing to do if we keep
Ooh,
going
it
tonight.
is
Holy
Friday
shit.
the
No, no.
13th.
Let's-
Oh my God, it's Friday the 13th. No. Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna It's like we're doing a marker, like take 10, and then you just cut it from here. And we're starting now, like start over.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Does
I
it
want to
help?
say now is I want everyone to take a D20 and I want you to roll it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's going to determine how good our night's going to be from here on out.
Uh-oh.
Okay?
Okay, I'm gonna use
Just
my
roll
dice.
one.
Yes,
I
chat. If
rolled-
you guys have a D20
Everyone.
next to you.
I rolled a 13 on the 13th. I think that's a sign.
I rolled a 14 on the 13th.
What'd you roll, VS? If you have it in chat, roll it. Let us know.
I got a 10, so if this is a death save, it's a success.
I got a 6. Oh.
So
Uh-oh.
No.
middle of the road.
No shit. I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I rolled a
All
natural
that
20.
matters.
So
Max, if you need this for editing, I got you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
beautiful.
amazing. Holy
I found that
shit.
in a park, by the way.
Found it?
Yeah, it was in a park, like a metro park.
well, we have it now. So, okay. I rolled a natural 20. So it's either really, really good or really, really bad. It's for as me being the DM. But anyway, here we go. Starting back over for the one shots. So February 24th, the Maw of Many Worlds. March the 3rd, Hot Gnome Summer. March the 10th, the City of Terror. March 31st, Ron's Dreamy One Shot. And April 7th, we have on the calendar a special live version of Out of Combat to talk about all the shit that happened in this entire campaign. So if you have any questions, start thinking of them now because we'll be hanging out and talking about it. And then April 21st, Campaign 2 will be starting April 21st. And I'm very excited.
Me too.
So, with all that, without any further ado, we will ignore the internet hiccups and we will get settled in for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips. Our story last left off with sweet justice in the onyx spire of the lich known as Ophiar's Seam. It was immediately apparent that something was terribly wrong with the lich. The party informed him that the archmage Zavras was now in possession of the Wand of Orcus. The lich now believed that all is lost, and the group was as good as dead, and the lich would now succumb to the Bloodlord. Sweet Justice informed him they now had a plan, which included Baron Voss Creel sneaking them into Salon. After receiving some assistance and some quarters for the evening from the Lich's apprentice, the party continued with their plans. Bryn used sending to reach out to their contacts across the continent in an attempt to achieve a ceasefire between the kingdoms of Vantis and Ramcrown. And it appears the party partly succeeded in this regard, and they would have 1 week for their own plans to come to fruition. After reaching out to their allies, Vin was able to use her newfound power of teleportation to quickly transport them to the hidden elven city of Ephrion. The group informed leadership of the incoming demonic threat and then made their way to meet the Baron at the Crag Pass. The party was able to narrowly avoid detection from the Red Dragon Varsiliax, known as the Crimson Dread. The party continued onward and unfortunately ran across a Salon scouting party in the mountains. They tried to negotiate through the surprising situation, but ultimately had to resort to violence to avoid their plans being detected. After defeating their enemies, Vin teleported the group once again by using a small bag of sand from Khular'Halas that the Baron carried with him into battle. In that instant, the group was teleported inside of the front gates of Salon's capital city, Khular'Halas. And when they arrived, their worst fears had become a reality. Demons had begun invading the city, and the Archmage Zavras's plans were now in motion. And that is where we'll begin our episode this evening. So your entire party is in the front gates of Salon, the sky completely covering.
I go to the first person that I see and I'm like, what's going on?
You see what appears to be a young apprentice. And they're wearing the typical purple colors of Salon, and they're bleeding profusely from their neck. And they reach up to you as you're asking them a question, and they're trying to get words out, but they can't because they're choking on their own blood.
Can I use my healing tonic on them?
You can't?
I put the healing tonic, like as she's about to, I like put her hand down and I'm like, save it. As I like show her and I'm like, look.
It's fine. I'm gonna use it because I can only use it on us. I can only use it on each of us once per long rest, and I have 20 charges. It's not a waste. I can't.
Okay.
Are they dead or not? If they're not dead,
They are dying.
Yeah, I can stabilize them.
So you stabilize them, and they are at this point mortally wounded, and they are but stable. They're lying on the ground, and they reach up to you, Bryn, and they say, "You have to get me out of here. You have to get me out of here." And they just start weeping. I don't know what to do. They came from nowhere. The sky opened up.
Hey, calm down. Snap out of it. Do you know any magic?
I know, but a little. I'm just an apprentice.
Well, then you're better off than most.
And
do what you have to do.
Behind you, you see a large bird-like creature swooping down and grabs one of the mages that are fighting in the background as the streets are just littered with people defending themselves and demons coming from seemingly everywhere and nowhere. And they pick up one of the mages and they swoop in the sky, and then you see as they reach about 60 feet, they just drop them. And then you hear a poof as they just fall into the ground. And you feel the Baron tug at your cloak, Vin. He says, "We need to get off the streets now."
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Can we even go?
He looks around, and he's like, "This way," and he starts darting down an alleyway past the guard shack inside of the city.
We'll follow.
Follow him.
And he's leading you every which way, and it is viscera and carnage. The sky has a red hue that sort of reflects onto everything, and the hue is very reminiscent to the color of blood. And the Baron leads you through an alley and opens a sort of a normal sized single door of wood and goes, in here now, quickly.
I go in.
So everyone makes their way in. You've got your party as well as the Baron, and Zunde is following behind. And this looks like he's led you into a bathhouse of sorts. And he closed the door. He's like, "All right, we need to figure out what we're going to do here, because it seems that all hell has broken loose and we need a plan."
Do you have any allies?
Well, a few of them were killed in the battle that we had. My closest entourage, of course. My trusted associate nearly turncoated on me, so she's not much of use anymore. Estok deceased.
We could send a message to her.
How in the world did she get here in time?
She didn't so much as turn on you as she turned to us.
Yeah, that was kind of an old friend of mine that you messed with there.
Well, beside the
Kind of
point,
one of the reasons we didn't like you very much.
well, none of that really matters now, does it?
Sure doesn't. We're all about to be dead.
So we have to think.
Some time to be bickering. Where would the Archmage go to hold such a powerful ritual?
The Archmage has his own private sanctum, a tower in the middle of Khular'Halas. It's the tallest that you could see. And, well, when we ended up here, I saw what sort of energy was coming out of it to create this sort of red sky hellhole. So I can only imagine that he's there.
Okay, we have to get there.
I could lead you there. I've never been inside. No one's allowed inside there. No one has ever stepped foot in there except for him.
We better
We're
find
about
a
to
way
figure it out. Yeah, we have to. We have to stop this.
and grab every mage along the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was wondering if you had allies, because people aren't going to be like listening to us. They'll be like, "Who are these people?" But if they see you and you know them,
Oh yeah, you just bark
all-
orders, right?
follow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's worth a shot, but I can spend very little time doing this. I think it's more important that we get to the tower.
Yeah, you could just scream while we run.
Yeah,
Right.
you come with me. You come with me.
So my only objection to this is if I'm screaming and yelling in the middle of the streets, of course, the denizens and the citizens of Ceylon will be able to hear me, but so will all the fucking demons. Right?
You
Let us
tell
worry
the-
about that.
I can speak to them with my
Say
mind.
what?
To the demons?
No, to all the people.
Everyone?
Yeah. Not at once, but I have message. Which is a cantrip.
And you can hear there's still sort of the water rushing from like the bathhouse towards the rear. And you hear some banging on the door. Let us in! Let us in!
I open the door.
You open the door. Two mages burst in into the sort of foyer area of this bathhouse, and they start just cowering like, what
And
is
I close the door
going on?
behind them. And I ask if they're okay.
They've got blood scratch marks on them, and as you are closing the door, you feel a force up against it. There are creatures now trying to get their way in. You see clawed hand reach around the door as you're trying to keep it closed, as they were right behind them, rushing in.
Ron's gonna smash those claws with his mace
Okay,
and
You
try
can
to
smash
push
it
the door
down.
in.
you could smash it and the claws retract and you close the door. It's a normal wooden door. At this point, it's really a matter of how soon can they get in versus will they.
Underground passage to the tower, like sewer system?
If I know the Archmage, there's nowhere that is an entry unless he has made it.
Even just to get us closer.
Can we
Yeah,
just
is there
pop out
like
and nearby and avoid all the demons?
Otherwise, we can't stay here. They might bust down that door. So
And so he looks around in the bathhouse, and you make your way into sort of this opening area where, like, you know, you have the private baths and like the community like bath in the middle. And you see there are basins where normally water would be running in. There's a red sort of sanguine colored liquid pouring into the bath, making it a large or a red hue. And it appears to be a large mass inside of this bathhouse.
That's not
Very alien in nature.
good. We had to leave.
Yeah, I
Not
don't
good.
want to be in here anymore.
Well, I think that this is time to go, maybe?
Agreed.
yeah, 5 minutes ago.
Right. And as soon as you all turn on your heels to make your way out, the door busts open. And you can see creatures coming through the halls.
And I tell to everyone, protect your resources, like save it for the dude.
Alrighty. I will share with you a map in a moment, but I have to refresh everything because, you know, the internet went out. So a little anticlimactic. I apologize, but you will see it
a
all
little bit of loading
soon
music.
enough.
We'll be fine.
What's that?
A little bit. We just need a little bit of loading music, a little bit of whistling.
Oh, there's perfect loading music in the background. Can't you hear the inevitable doom?
No, I don't like that loading music. I choose
You don't like that?
something happy.
Okay, well, it's not up to you what is chosen now.
There we go.
All right.
boo, boo.
And I would like for everyone now to roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna die. No, we're fresh, right?
Wow. This place is awesome.
Fresh-ish.
Yep, you all will have to refresh-ish.
Oh yeah, Zunda's here.
Ugh,
Ugh.
gross.
Ugh. I don't like
They don't call him the
this.
Blood Lord for nothing, y'all.
I like this
Ooh.
place. Cool.
Why? It's so scary.
I mean, I'm the type of person that likes Dark Souls and stuff. So.
Bryn, what is your initiative?
Oh, you don't like zombies, but you like weird blood eggs?
24.
Oh, Valken's not saying that. VS is saying this.
Vin,
12.
Ron,
14. I don't know why I said it like that, but
and Valken.
24.
All right. I believe your dex is probably higher than Bryn's.
Me?
Yeah.
Mine's
So
not
you're gonna be
very
going
high.
first. And what you see bursting through the door, and I meant to move these people, but it was frozen. They are. Did this one not get an initiative? Well, that's unfortunate. Can't have that. You get an initiative. A 7. Perfect. Okay.
This place is just absolutely disgusting.
What you see bursting through the door are a number of creatures, one of which, and they are small size, so they come up to about your midsection, VS, are these small, demonic-looking creatures with skin rotting off of their flesh, sort of clawed hands and clawed feet as they're sort of bumbling down the hallway. And then behind them is another creature, which looks like a weird amalgamation of different rotting limbs. One of their arms has a mouth on the end of it. There's just putrid looking like boils on their skin. It's definitely not a great sight.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
For a little clarification, when we were getting ready to leave, which direction were we going? Away from the main door they came in?
This is the main doorway.
Right. Were we
And
going
it's
to head
the
back
only way
out
in or
that way?
out. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we
This
do
is
have to go
definitely
that
not
way.
up to fire code. There's only one way in and out.
Aw,
Okay,
man.
that's what I wanted to know. Man, I feel like okay. Falcon just says well damn, everything about this is disgusting. I'll go and try to clear us a path. Mages, if you could back me up, please. And then I'm gonna rush up to this one.
Yeah, you've got the movement. You're a monk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my sword and try to slice this meat pile thing.
Okay.
So, first attack. Probably misses. 15.
A 15 hits.
Yay. Damage. Okay. 13 damage on that hit.
A 13 damage, and you destroy this creature as you sort of slice through it, and it just breaks apart.
Nothing weird happens to those things as it breaks apart.
Nothing weird happens to the thing as it breaks apart. However, you hear a voice inside your head. Oh, I've been waiting for this for a long time, Falcon. A long time indeed. And you see, normally when you use your sword to bring your cursed ally to help you, you see a plume of smoke come out of your sword and a shadowy figure come out to aid you in battle.
Oh no.
This happens without your will, and this shadowy figure comes out of your sword and then begins to grow inside.
Oh,
And
no.
when you see this shadowy creature, they start to fade. Underneath, you see a grotesque demonic creature with sinewed skin. You see their arms are long and thin and come to large claws at the end of their hands that reach almost to the ground. And you see Jezroth appear right behind you.
Oh no.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long, Falcon. I can't wait to show you the same hospitality that you've showed me.
And we all can hear this.
He is corporeal, and he is right behind Falcon, and he is in the initiative order at the moment.
What does corporeal mean for everyone at home?
Like
Corporeal.
physical.
He
and
is physically, you can hear him talk for
We
the
can hear
first
him?
time, and he is
Oh, boy.
actually in this world.
I look at Valken and I'm like, you've been nice to him, right?
Yeah, Valken's like, wait a minute. We've had some banter, but I feel like haven't you been like warm and I've been killing stuff, and do you not like to be warm and kill stuff?
I don't like to be imprisoned.
Oh, I didn't do that. It's fine.
Unfortunately for you, no one is left in the line of many that have carried this sword, except for you.
Had I known, I would have found a way to let you free, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, did you even ask?
Your turn still, Valken. What'd you like to do?
I'm gonna turn to the two things behind me and be like, do you mind if I'm gonna kill these things real quick. Can we have a chat afterwards before you try to kill me in the back? And then I'm gonna swing at the other blobby boy.
Go for it.
Does any of my sword's stats lower, or?
Your sword is a normal longsword now. It is no longer magical. It is no longer +1.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So what does that do for my
Oh.
chance to hit? Anything?
-1 than what it currently is.
So it's a 10 instead of 11.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to make sure.
Wouldn't just punching stuff be better now?
It'd be the same.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, his
No,
martial arts is a D8.
Yeah, but then you'd have to touch all that gooey.
I'm gonna add a normal sword.
I mean,
To
listen,
your inventory.
I punched a dragon's eye. That's about as gooey as it gets, I think.
That's true.
Okay, here's a swing and maybe a miss, because that's a 14 now instead of a 15.
Against the small blobby creature, 14 hits.
Yeah, oh, okay. Should I? Probably not. 7. Does the damage added on to the... Is it not a +6 anymore for the extra damage?
It's a +5 now.
Okay, so 6.
6. Not enough to kill it.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a key point
Mm-hmm.
in this situation.
Your sheet is now updated with your normal longsword.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh.
It's fine. It's okay. Sorry. Key point for... Oh no. I'm gonna throw some punches at the blobby.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yes. Oh, my punches a D8 now.
Mhm.
Forget. That's 11 damage.
That's enough to destroy it, and you give it a punch and just breaks apart, and it's gross. Blood and guts go everywhere.
I'm going to... I know I have another attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... Since technically I I get a free like disengage and movement off Flurry of Blows. Falcon is just gonna turn back to Jezroth and kind of be like sliding against the wall by him and just I'm gonna slip. I think I can get back to here at least.
Bye.
I'm gonna get at least try to be next to everybody else.
Okay. Yep. You can do that.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Boy, he looks cool though.
Let him
Up
hear you.
next is Bryn.
Okay, well, he looks really bad. I'm gonna move up to here so that if they try to attack Valkan, I can stop them. Oh, these guys have a red border, but they're not bad guys. So I'm gonna move to here.
Red border doesn't
And?
necessarily mean bad guys. It means the border that I use to make it easy.
That's what I was just saying. I just realized for some reason I thought they were bad guys. I was like, oh, is that what it means? And then I'm going to cast. Well, I can't cast it if I'm standing there.
Quick thought, Max.
Sure.
Does he have eyes?
He has soulless voids in his skull.
Okay. There he goes. There's no eyes.
Can I push one of these arcanists behind me?
You want to push them where?
I want to be right here.
You need to reload your map
Oh, what?
because they're not there.
Yeah, they're not there.
Oh,
I just reloaded it.
I see only 2 people are in the hallway for me.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna big brain energy
I
then.
killed
Sure.
2 already.
I'm gonna reload mine then. Just to make sure I'm seeing the right thing.
You probably have it right as long as your internet didn't die. So you big Bryn.
And then I would like to.
I need to. I still had your cam off on this scene, but now
I'd
you're
like
back.
to
Now people can see
take-
you.
Oh yeah,
the-
hey guys.
Dodge action.
Dodge action. Got it.
No, I want to take the help action.
To help whom?
Valkan. With whatever he so chooses to do next time.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, maybe he wants to like climb up my back and throw some punches or something. I don't know.
Oh, high is the ceiling in this place.
In the hallway, it's probably like your standard, like maybe 8 or 9 feet tall.
So Bryn's like touching the roof.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, you can aid Valken, and he has
Oh, you
advantage on
don't
the next
go
ability
until-
check it makes.
No, I'm just gonna use a dodge this time. This time I'll do
Okay,
dodge.
you
because
dodge.
I'm
Got it.
blocking him from doing anything but attacking me. So
Up next in the initiative, you see the sort of gross mass behind you. One of the green large things bursts open, and you see a creature come out from behind, from inside of it.
I hate this.
And they are going to.
You know, gooey things don't really like fire usually.
They're gonna come over here.
True. Or they're extra flammable and we'll all die.
And that's all they can do because they are wading through the bath, the blood bath, literally, and it is difficult terrain. So that's as far as they can go. They're a little slow. Up next is the Arcanist or Salon, this mage, and they just see behind him and see this thing burst open and it's wading across, and they look and just hold their arm open and then throw a magic missile out at that. Possibly one of the worst magic missiles I've ever rolled, but it's still damage nonetheless. So
I will still take it.
you see
We'll
3
still take-
motes of purplish energy come out and strike this creature. Seems relatively unfazed, as in that was 'tis but a scratch. Up next in initiative, another one of the sort of green balls bursts open, and you see this creature crawl out. And they're gonna make their way around here and stop there. Ron, it is your turn.
Ron is gonna grab 2 holy waters and smash them into the blood water.
Okay.
After reciting a Sylvanas prayer.
Let's see.
No idea what it's gonna do. I'm just gonna try it.
I like it though. Out of the box thinking.
Smashing some holy water. What I will say is I will let you make the normal attack of what a holy water would do with advantage, and then you can double the damage since you're using 2 of them.
Okay. Do I need to make a dex attack?
I believe so, yeah. Because it'd be a ranged, improvised.
Okay.
Think is improvised weapon attack ranged? We'll say yes for now.
So I rolled a nat 20,
There you go.
which is very nice. So what's holy water damage?
Holy water is 2d6.
And does he
Alright.
double it?
So I'm
Yeah, he
rolling
doubles.
8 to 6.
Roll
Double.
8d6 with your holy water. I said it, and you did it.
Holy
So
moly.
go fuck that guy up, man.
Nice.
I'm so happy about that. That is amazing.
Thinking outside the box.
All right. Okay, off to a fantastic start. 20, 22. $36 holy damage.
Okay, so you take these and you just smash it, and it sort of smashes into this creature, and it goes, and you see like radiant energy flow over it, and it's dead.
Awesome.
Good thinking, Ron.
Yeah, Ron knew it would work the whole time.
Ah,
All
What do
right,
you know?
and that is your action.
All right, that's all. Ron's gonna shimmy up here, kind of like block the entryway. They somehow get past Bryn.
Gotcha.
You're watching my back. Thank you, Ron.
Yes.
Okay. Up next. Let's see. This one is gonna move. It actually can't unless it runs, so it's just gonna shamble up here because the hallway's a little crowded for him now. It's gonna hold their attack. Ron, and I need you to make, and I forgot to do this on your turn, so I apologize. Let's see.
What does Ronnie got to do?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. That would be 28.
You're good. Alrighty. And Vin, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at what that is. 11.
11, you're good.
Do I know what the wisdom was for?
So these creatures that are popping out of this thing in the middle here are absolutely terrifying, and you are willing yourself not to fear them.
Gotcha.
All right, your turn.
Sorry. I have my notebook
Oh.
out, so I'm taking notes.
With my aura of courage, does that mean we don't have to make those rolls?
It might.
You and your friendly creatures within 10 feet of me can't be frightened.
Within 10 feet of you cannot be frightened. So remember that.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh, cool.
Okay, sorry. I was reading some of my stuff that I got because
okay.
I wasn't sure if that was like a charmed sitch. So I can't be charmed, but
This one's not a charm. There's nothing charming about these grotesque creatures.
to you. No. Okay.
Gross.
All right, I am going to do my specialty and firebolt.
Firebolt.
The stinky guy in front of Grandma.
Okay. Go ahead and do it.
12.
A 12 is their armor class, so it does it.
Does it or does not it?
It does. You're good.
Okay.
Burn them up, girl.
Hold on. I dumped out all my dice, which I'm now realizing is a mistake because for whatever reason my eyes just see a blob. Okay. What's 19 plus 19? Or
That
9
is-
plus 9?
19 plus 19?
No, 9 plus 9.
Oh, 18.
18, 19, 20, 21.
21.
Sorry, my brain is
That's okay
not
because you
able
hit
to
him
brain.
pretty damn good and then it's looking quite hurt.
Yeah. I say, get him, Granny,
All right.
and stay put behind Grandma.
Up next is Jezroth.
Who is totally on our side.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why do you guys say it like that?
Maybe we can convince him to be on our side. Maybe he wants to kill Orcus. Maybe. Probably not.
Okay, it is going to move within your range here, Bryn, and it is going to use its ability called Shadow Jump. So I need Bryn, Valken, and Ron all to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
You guys get +3.
Nice.
Okay.
18.
Okay,
8.
8. What about Bryn?
16.
Okay.
Maybe. Might be better than that, but if 16 passes, then I'm not going to stress over it.
Both of you are fine. Valken, you take 29 necrotic damage.
Is this spell damage?
No,
Oh.
it
Okay.
uses a. You can see in this area as you're all inside and with the cloud covering everything and being in a building, everything's dimly lit and it appears to be leaping between the shadows. And it moves behind you all as it sort of puffs out of existence and then puffs in another dimly lit area here.
Hey.
That is going to be their turn. Up next, the Baron. They are going to Eldritch Blast the gross thing that is in front of Grandma, as Vin would say. Like, I think I'll take care of this quickly. So he hits once, rolls a natural 20 on the next one, and hits. All right, Baron. Shit. Why didn't you roll that well when I was fighting them? He's going off for you guys. It's a good thing. So that is.
It's the least he could do.
It's the least he could do. So 40, 10. $24 damage, and you see these as he hurls 3 eldritch sort of bolts into the air. They all strike this creature simultaneously and destroying it. And that's their turn. Up next, this mage. Actually, the Baron needed to make a save, but he succeeded. This one. This mage fails. So this mage is currently frightened. Yeah, they are frightened, and they're going to try and hurl a spell at Jezroth.
Is
Mhm.
just his presence what caused that?
It's these gross dudes.
Oh,
You fail in the save. And he misses. Up next, another pustule bursts open. One of these things comes out and starts making its way this direction. Zunde. She will wade into the water here and punch this dude.
how tall is Granny?
She's a halfling, so middle way to your up your stomach, 4 feet maybe.
So is she like neck
3
deep
feet.
in this stuff?
Yeah, she's sort of wading through this and then just like uppercutting this creature.
All right, Granny.
But she does hit.
She just doesn't care about the blood.
She does 15 damage. You notice that when she gets within range of Jezroth, he takes an attack on her for being in his range within 15 feet.
His arms are that long?
Yes, he has a range of 15 feet. He hits. She takes 14 piercing damage and 7 necrotic, so 21. Let's see. And up next is going to be back to Valken.
Okay. Balkan, he looks up at Jezroth. He's like, pretty sure we're not some kind of friends at this point, huh?
What do you think?
I mean, clearly I think we are. But, I guess my, friendship was one-sided. And then I'm just gonna be, I guess I'll swing the sword at him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come on. It's probably a miss. 13.
13 misses.
Yep. I'm rolling not great with this dice right now. Nor this dice. 15?
15 misses.
Damn it.
He dodges out of the way of your attacks.
I guess I'll key point.
Mhm.
And let's do I'll do patient defense.
Okay. Patient defense.
Yeah.
Bryn.
Okay. I'm gonna realize that my large size is now a hindrance, but I'm just gonna go over and smack this dude over here
Okay, go for it.
with my spear. And that's gonna be 25 to hit
That hits.
with 5 damage plus another 5, and then I'm gonna use a bonus action and electrocute him as well.
Your bonus action is to activate your weapon, and then it just does the damage on top of that.
Oh.
So if you would have done that
Okay.
first, I'll allow you to do that since you haven't used this really before.
I activate it first.
So
Okay,
you use your bonus
sorry.
action to
New
activate
weapon,
it.
who dis? Okay.
Yeah, new weapon, who dis.
So I get to roll my lightning damage now.
And then roll your lightning damage for it as the lightning is arcing off of the edge of the spear, which is
So that's
one
another
you saw the Baron
5.
use.
So a total of
Another 5.
15 damage. 5
Alrighty.
of which is electrical.
Looking pretty hurt.
And then I'm going. Is he looking pretty hurt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my action surge. And
Okay.
attack him again.
You see the lightning damage doesn't do as much as you would hope against this particular
Gotcha.
creature,
Okay.
but it still helps.
22.
22 definitely hits.
6 damage.
Already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need action surge. It's just my second attack.
Yeah, you have second attack. There you go.
How's he looking now?
Bloodied, I'll say.
And then I'll action surge and try to finish him off.
Okay.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
Spending the
17.
action surge. 17 hits.
It's fine. So that'll be 6 damage.
6 total, including your lightning.
Oh, it does lightning again?
Yeah, it is charged with lightning on every hit.
And then 4 lightning. So 10 total. But 4 of it was lightning.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
He's still standing. Then I
Still
get my second attack.
Yep. Your second attack.
And that's going to be 20, dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
And that'll be 10 regular damage.
Okay.
And
How much
2
lightning? That's enough. Exactly enough.
Good.
And as you hurl your spear into this creature, the lightning sort of bursts it open and it falls.
Perfect. And then I'm going to move back over here.
Okay. Up next is this Arcanist. And they are gonna back away here. Here. And then they're gonna try and loose another spell. And they do hit. They do 10 damage. You see them hurling like a bolt of fire out of their hands, but nowhere near as proficient as what you are, Vin.
You're better than the mages that live in Mageland.
Heck yeah. They need to know I'm a princess.
Just imagine that every time you attack someone, you're like, I'm a princess, just so you know.
Leave me! As I like burn everything down.
Ron. Oh.
Okay, Ron's gonna go for big boy. Ron, can't believe you're carrying this thing around, Valken. Gross. Ron's gonna swing away.
Never asked him what he looked like. Or did I?
Unless.
What do you do?
And then
I was reviewing my
something-
spells, but I'm just gonna attack.
Okay.
Okay, is 27 hit?
Yes.
All right. Missing a D. Okay, there it is. I do 11 damage.
Okay.
3 of it is holy, or radiant, I should say. And then swing again.
Go for it.
26.
That hits.
And then Ron's gonna smite. Level 1 smite. 26 damage.
26 damage. Woo-wee. That one takes a bite out of crime for sure. And the first one, he just sort of takes it and just sort of has this weird toothy grin as you see its sort of bony jaw open up and smile at you. And the next one, you crack it right in the jaw as it turns its head around and then starts sneering at you.
Yeah, not smiling now, huh? And that's all Ron will do.
Alrighty. Vin.
I have two things I would like to do, but I have a question. If I want to like talk to him and try to convince him to be on our side, is that like something that he's like able to do? Like would that take my whole action? Or
You
can I, like-
seem to think that this particular creature was a demon locked inside of that sword, and they were waiting on the chance to get out of this sword. And for whatever reason, being here and now, they have this chance. So they are hell-bent on getting revenge against anyone that wielded them. So you could certainly attempt it, but I will say near impossible for him to all of a sudden try and join you all, because they are a demon.
Right.
and
Okay.
being forced to be used as a weapon.
Okay. I guess I would like try to convince him like we aren't the bad guys here. There's other bad guys. But if it's like a lost cause, then I will not.
Yeah, it would be much more helpful to blow this fucker up.
All right, I will heed your advice and firebolt him then. E. 15.
15 misses,
I thought it would.
and the firebolt goes by, and they duck underneath it. All right, up next, it's Jezroth. That ability does not recharge, so he's going to reach out at this mage, and he's going to hit them with his long claws. And does 28 piercing damage and 6 necrotic damage. So they reach over to this mage and look over their shoulder, and their long fingers like ice picks just stick into him all at once. He raises them up with his hand and then lets them slide off of the claws. This mage is dead, very dead. And I'm gonna reach out at the other mage and try and pick them off. They're intelligent enough that Valken's taking a defensive stance, so he's gonna start picking off some of his allies. That hits.
Who's he attacking?
This person.
Ally.
26 piercing damage and 16 necrotic damage, and they reach, and picture this in your mind, a creature 10 feet tall, lanky, with arms that drag the ground with their long nailed hands. reach out quickly to the side and just impale them lightning fast, and then retract their hand, instantly killing them.
Does that trigger my sentinel attack?
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
Is there attacking someone that's not you? Is that all it is?
Yeah. That's 5 feet in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, I hit with 25.
Yep.
And I do 11 damage.
Already. 11 damage. That one doesn't seem to care too much. He's looking hurt, but they're hell-bent on doing some damage here. Next is the Baron. And they are heeding Vin's advice of save it. save your spells. And they're gonna Eldritch Blast. Two of which hit. Doing 9 damage. Up next, this creature is going to swing out at the old woman, Zunde. And misses. Up next is Zunde. First attack. Wow. Misses. Second attack misses. Okay. So she swings and swings, and this creature's just taking it, not even injuring it. Valken, you're next.
Okay. You just see Valken's face become really intense after seeing Jezra drop 2 people instantly. And he tries to refocus himself after missing his attacks before, and he's going to try to put every bit of focus into the next strikes to see if he can hit. So here we go. It's 29.
That hits.
Okay. And damage is 8 damage.
8 damage.
I'm gonna spend a key point to see if I can stun him. It's to beat it's it to beat. I think it's 16 now.
They succeed.
Damn it. Okay, second attack
Go for it.
is a what is that? 17.
A 17 hits. His AC is 16.
Okay. $11 damage on that.
11 damage.
Real quick.
Looking a little more rough at this point. He's taking some hits, but still kicking.
How many times can I attempt a stunning strike on each attack?
Yep, you can use as many key points as you like on it. This creature looks quite hardy from what you can gather.
You know what? I'll spend 1 for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Damage, reading damage. 16? That hits,
16
right?
is his AC.
Oh, good damage. It's not so good damage. 7 damage on that hit.
Alrighty. Whittling him down.
And then I missed the second one, and I'm gonna use the opportunity to use that disengage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing around him. Like try to go around his form.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do that.
And I'm going to cut through the blood past Zunde over here. I don't know
Okay.
if it's like half my speed through this
It
water.
is. It's difficult terrain.
Oh, let me count real quick. I imagine I can get on the step, and that's probably about it.
Yep, that makes sense. You'll take an attack of opportunity. Oh, no, you won't because you're disengaging. So never mind. Forgot.
And I'm gonna like, as I land on the step over there, I just point in at Jezroth and be like, I think your beef's with me, so let's go over here, big guy.
Okay. Bryn, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I step into Ron's space just to attack?
You would be squeezing, so it'd be disadvantage.
Wait. I can run on liquids. So
Yeah, you can. So you can move as far as you want. Thank you. Yeah. Good
so
call.
I won't be out of the. I won't. Having said the same thing, but I want to be over here, and just I want to
Perfect.
try and goad him since he probably hates me the most, and try to get his attention towards me.
All right. What are you doing, Bryn?
Yeah, I'll attack with disadvantage. That's fine. I'll squeeze
Go for
into
it.
that space and try to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then I won't be able to move out. I'll just go over here, if that's okay. Can I do
Yep.
that? Okay,
It's fine.
and that's
You
not
can
with
squeeze through.
disadvantage.
Nope.
16.
That hits.
Jezroth or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Jezroth. He's gonna take 10 damage, and then
All
bonus action, he's gonna take 7 total lightning damage.
Gotcha.
And regular
Okay, what did you
7
say at
lightning.
first? Because you gave me all your numbers in a weird order. What was your total?
No, I didn't.
Was it
10
what's-
regular damage,
Okay, and then what else?
7 lightning damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna do my second attack.
Go for it.
Actually, can I turn around and shove that little guy?
Yeah.
I'll turn around and shove that little guy. I'm just gonna try and knock him 10 feet away.
5 feet.
Sorry, 5 feet.
They get a 15.
15 for me, but plus 7.
Yeah, so they're shoved. Boop.
Not 7, plus.
It's, yeah, you got him.
Yeah. But then I'll turn back to Jezroth and stab him again.
Go for it.
Ooh. 12?
It misses.
Okay.
All right. Ron.
All right. Ron's gonna swing away. All right, 25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, Ron, stay at my side.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
17 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Second attack hits. Ron's gonna smite. Three 28 damage.
28 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what it looks like when you defeat Jezroth with your mace of smiting.
Oh, shoot.
Who is he directing his vision towards right now?
He's looked over at Valken and gave him the come here, little guy. As he started looking over his shoulder.
Ron's gonna tap him with the mace, like, oh, you look at Ron. And then as he turns his head, Ron's just gonna super smash the side of his face.
Yep, you smash and you cave this demonic head in, and he sort of drops onto the ground and then just dissipates in shadowy goodness. Couldn't think of a better word.
Ron
And it
suggests
dissipates.
we get out of this creepy bathhouse. And gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Falcon's kind of surprised there, seeing Ron crunch him, and he's like, okay. And you just see him casually walking across the blood back over.
There's
to
still
you
one
guys.
more thing. You're still in initiative.
Oh, my
There's
bad.
still another
Yeah,
creature.
there's still a guy.
Oh,
I
that
forgot.
guy. He doesn't count.
Let me go back.
Ron? Can Ron roll a religion to figure out how to maybe stop these gross blood sacks from popping out demons?
I will say no roll needed. There's no more sacks left. They all burst.
Okay.
Valken, you feel your sword sort of hot to the touch as you're holding it. It's not hurting you. It feels warm.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do, Ron? We'll get to that later.
Saying I have built-in hand warmer. I could have used it up north.
Ron's actually gonna get up and next to Zunde and
Okay.
kind of just protect her.
Finn, your turn. One more icky dude over
And
there.
I'm gonna do my firebolt again at
Mhm.
it. 24.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Some ASMR.
All those dice, those beautiful dice.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
What does it look like when you kill this last Rudderkin?
I go pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, and the bolts of fire all impact and just immolating it inside of this nice pool of blood. So you are here alone in this bathhouse, and everyone's sort of breathing heavily after the combat. And Falcon, you feel the sword feels warm in your hand, but not like hot. It feels like a warmth, like a comforting warmth.
Okay. Is there anything going on visually?
Not visually. It looks like the same sword you've been carrying for most of the campaign, but you hear a voice inside your head. This one is a bit different, though. And you hear this voice say, "There's no time to waste, Falcon. You have to hurry. I don't have much time." And you immediately recognize this as the voice of your sensei, Gin.
Did you just trade a magic sword for another magic sword somehow?
What?
Falcon, he just stops in his tracks and is kind of like, what did he just hear? We should probably go. Wherever we're going, we need to leave.
The tower.
You can see the two salon mages that were assisting you that are sort of just eviscerated on the ground here. They start moving like they're gonna stand,
Uh-oh.
and you can make your way out if you would like, unless you want to stay to see what finds out or to find out what happens.
Nope.
Let's
Splash,
go
splash,
now.
splash across the blood.
Yep, we're off the map, out of the initiative.
Okay.
What do you do?
Baron, where are we
Yes.
going?
We are getting the fuck out of here and trying to
Like
make
this plan.
it's to the tower as soon as possible, please.
All right.
Which direction's the tower?
Lead the
And
way.
he sort of opens the door to the bathhouse and looks down the alleyways. It's in the center of the city, so it's up to you all. We can either try and just run there quickly, or we can try and be a little stealthy about it.
I'm not really very good at stealth, generally speaking.
I say we go the straightest direct route
Yeah.
and try to bust in there.
I have
Well, hold on. We don't know the direct route to it. We might run into even worse creatures on the way.
Yeah, but we can't waste any time.
well
Well, fighting would waste a lot of time.
True,
we can
true.
try and go as like hidden as possible, but the fastest way. And I have this wand, and I pull out my wand of pyrotechnics, and I say I can create little distractions if we, as we like round corners to get demons to go elsewhere while we continue to run to the next like safe spot, you know.
I will say
That's the whole
as a mechanic, if you use your wand of pyrotechnics to try and redirect demons from seeing you, one of your party members can have advantage on their stealth roll.
Hmm.
You can give it
Ron
to
needs
Ron.
advantage.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, what's the plan here? Are we being sneaky? Are we?
In
I
a
say
way,
it doesn't hurt to be sneaky, and then if all else fails, we just make a run for it.
Okay.
All right.
Falcon, you in?
yeah, let's go.
All right. And he sort of peeks his head out of the way, or out, and looks once again. Well, yeah, goes nothing. And like all of you to make a stealth roll for me.
Oh boy.
Normal roll.
And Ron can roll normally thanks to Vin.
Nice. 17.
I've been rolling well.
I rolled a 17 too, so 18 plus my 1.
Ooh, that's pretty good though. 23.
7.
Okay.
Average is pretty good.
Well, Zunde rolled a 2. So that's an 11. So not terrible. The Baron rolled a total of, where's stealth? Oh, he has disadvantage. I forgot. Okay, he rolled a 5.
Not great.
So you all are making your way through the streets here, and as you think you're coming stealthy through this area, you're seeing all the various buildings. You could see just amazing things. There are lamps that are seemingly powered with nothing but the power of magic. There are floating discs with supplies, cargo, things that are just making their way through the streets as they are powered by some arcane will. But everything else is utter chaos. The sky is red, like the color of blood. The streets are filled with screaming mages desperately fighting off demons at almost every turn. And this chaos may be giving you a little bit of cover here, hoping that they are distracted, fighting other people. And as you're sneaking your way through the streets, and you make your way through into another alleyway, into a large sort of corridor, and you can see the tower in the distance. You've made a decent enough, even though the couple stealth rolls weren't high. You've made it about halfway to this just giant tower in the middle of the city, and you can see that some of the low spots in the city are filled with pools of red liquid that you can only imagine is blood. There are other large sort of roiling masses in the streets. You notice that as these mages are falling, they're getting back up and are turned into undead. So soon the forces that are holding these demons at bay as best they can will be turning to serve them. And you make your way through these streets. There are statues toppled, complete disarray, and you are looking around the corner, peering through a sort of courtyard area as you're trying to keep to relative back streets instead of running directly through the city square and making your way directly to the tower. And as you turn the corner, you can see some demons sort of roaming in the middle there and feeding on previous denizens of this city. And you think that you are remaining unseen until you see a large winged creature with a large proboscis that comes to a point. Think like what a mosquito has, like what an insect has, like a needle coming out of its where its mouth should be, and it looks down at you with its compound eyes and just as it sees you all. And this, of course, scream alerts everything else in the courtyard of your presence. So, what we will do is we'll take our break. And then whenever we come back, you all will see what's in store next for our group. So don't go anywhere. Sorry for the rough start with the internet, but we'll continue along as long as the internet says it's okay. So go grab some snacks, stretch your appendages, and we will be back here in just a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. BRB, y'all.